How's it going everyone, my name is BAYZY and welcome to another video. Smoke grenades should have been within Breakpoint since day one, as they are used frequently within the military, whether it is used for concealment or making the enemy think you are somewhere and that you are not. A typical smoke grenade lasts for over a minute, and of course that is wind dependent, but it should help break that contact with you and the enemy. So within this video I want to cover how smoke grenades should be within Breakpoint and how they would impact the player in a way that would make the game more enjoyable and feel more tactical. The smoke grenade should be a way of concealing you or driving the enemies to a certain location so that they look around that location to see if there is anyone coming out that smoke, while you maybe go the opposite way and flank them from behind. This would be great within Ghost War, and it would also be great within PvE, allowing you to make tactical decisions on what you want to do next once you've thrown that smoke grenade. Now I would also like the smoke grenade to implement the cooking of grenades within this utility. Of course, within Title Update 3.0.3, we got the ability to cook grenades, and I feel like this feature really impacted the game quite well. So adding this to smoke grenades, where you can maybe hold it for 5 seconds and then it would set off and then you can throw it after that, it would be pretty cool to be able to see the smoke kind of go that distance while the smoke grenades go in that distance. Of course, this kind of leads into another feature which I would really like within the game, and which is underarm and overarm throws, but I don't think they would add this to the game, mainly because it would kind of cause issues for people who are using controller. Of course, you can have combinations of buttons for controllers to allow you to do different types of things, but I feel like it would be a little bit complicated for them to kind of do. Of course, Breakpoint, it isn't a new game, it's been out for a year and a quarter now, so I don't think they would add features like this within the game, but it would be definitely a thing which they could maybe implement in a next Ghost Recon game, or even if they can figure a way around that, it will be pretty cool. But anyways, let's not talk about that. This video is not about overarm and underarm throws. This video is about smoke grenades, and as I was saying, you know, you can use it for concealment, you can use it as pretty much a diversion lure to almost bluff your enemies. The smoke grenade is already in the game technically. We have the Panther class, in which obtains a smoke grenade through its special ability, and I believe by maybe removing this special ability, changing it up for something new, maybe implementing it into like the drone aspect and how you can basically disguise yourself with the drone. Obviously that is technically like a utility for the Panther class already. Maybe updating that class to have a special ability which is almost like the utility, but maybe a better version of it, or a better version of something else which is still similar to that utility. I think that would be quite good. And then obviously making that smoke grenade separate to that class and making it possible to have a smoke grenade for any class throughout the game. And I'm going full circle here. I'm going to question, why wasn't this implemented earlier? It's one of those features which I feel would definitely impact the game quite well. You know, Ghost Recon, in my opinion, is more of a stealth game than it is guns blazing. Of course, you know, I love going guns blazing. If you have watched my live streams, you know, I like to go guns blazing quite frequently, but I do like that kind of concealment, stealth, tactical version of the game in which, you know, Ghost Recon, I feel, is supposed to be. I said about how you can maybe use a smoke grenade as a lure kind of, and how it's like the diversion lure. Of course, we've recently got like the bullet lure, in which you can basically throw an arrow to get one enemy, not the whole group of enemies, but one enemy from where they are standing to the location of your choice, kind of, just so they check out the area and kind of find out what this noise is. Maybe a smoke grenade could be a replacement for the diversion lure. I'm not really too sure whether that would work out and whether people would like that to happen, but it's definitely one of those kind of options really. You can use it in two different ways. When you're undetected, you can throw it and that acts as a diversion lure, or if you are detected, you can use it as some form of concealment to get out of a situation, so they're kind of looking around the smoke, where the hell are you? It's one of those things in which it's down to the player to decide how they are going to use that utility in the way that they want to. Another idea is adding different colours of smokes. I'm not too sure how effective this would be within the game, because, you know, some people probably don't know what different coloured smokes would mean. I know within Squad, some people use smokes for specific things, like they've got red smokes, they've got yellow smokes, they've got green smokes, they've just got the standard kind of white smoke, kind of use that for specific reasonings. But maybe these different reasons behind using specific smokes can relate to your AI teammates and can relate to the teammates within PvP as well. Of course, if you have an enemy in a certain location, you can maybe throw a red smoke, for example, over to that location and then tell your teammates that there is an enemy in that location. Of course, you do have like the pinpointers and all that kind of stuff, but if they do add maybe a ranked mode within the game, which I've asked for plenty of times now, if they do add that, maybe they can get rid of the pinpoint markers and maybe replace that with a smoke system using specific smokes for, you know, throwing it towards an enemy, telling your teammates that they are there. But that's getting into loads of different things about ranked mode and that kind of stuff, which isn't in the game, unfortunately. But generally, if you like the AI teammates, you could possibly have that as a way of telling your AI teammates to do certain stuff, almost adding that extra kind of command to the game in a way. So I'll just end the video right here because I am starting to just ramble now. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and hit that like button. Also hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload and when I'm live as well. I've been doing quite a few live streams recently and I'll kind of just continue to do that. But anyways, let's stop rambling and I'll catch you in the next video.